Welcome to our fantastic escape rooms. What is an escape room? The aim of the game is to crack the codes in each room. But how do you crack the codes? What do you have to do? It's actually very simple. Each room has 6 different types of buttons. A video button, an I button or an information button, a spanner button or a practice button, a book, which is a story button, a gaming button, and a lock. The first thing you do when you get into the escape room is you watch a video. The video will teach you the new material. After you finish watching the video, you press this I button and learn the new material that you learned about in the video, this time in a different format, in a slide format. In the slide format, in the I button, when you press it, you can go back and forth as often as you want and as many times back and forth or as far forward and as far back as you want in the presentation. The next button you need to press is the spanner button. When you press the spanner button, you practice your new material in a game. You will have lots of opportunity to practice the new material so that you become a real expert. The fourth button is the book button or the story button. When you press this button, you will read the story, which is to do with the new material, but in story form. Now you get to the best button of all. This is the gaming button. When you press this, you can play games. But unlike the regular games that you play, with the gaming button, at the end of each game, you will reveal part of the code that you need to open the lock and escape to freedom. So when you press the lock button, you will write or choose the correct code and escape to freedom. So just before we go, let's go back and see what the stages are. You come into the room, you press the video button, and you learn the new material by watching the video. Then you press the I button and learn the same material by reading them on slides which you can move back and forth, as far forward and as far backward as you want and as often as you want. When you press the spanner button, you will practice the new material that you learnt about in the video and in the slides. Once again, you can practice as often as you like and as much as you want. After the practice, you will read a story, and in the story, you will find all the material that you watched on the video, read about in the slide presentation, and practiced. Finally, you will play the games when you press this gaming button, and you will reveal the code which will lead you to freedom. At the end of each game you play, you will reveal part of the code. Press the lock and write or choose the correct code and escape. And then, after you escape from each room, one monster in the main room will get a balloon for all your efforts. So, go ahead and have fun. Bye.